Come on in and welcome to the Recoded Wealthy Woman with your host, Melissa Bates, an angelic plus galactic high-level channel, queen of money expansion. And on this podcast, we talk all things energy, money growth, spiritual expansion, manifestation, and simply elevating to fully live your life filled of so much love on every single level. And I, Melissa Bates, am damn excited to share my gifts with you to help you elevate deeper into your true soul desires. So once again, welcome on in, Queen. Welcome to the portal activation. We're gonna play in timelines. Hello, my loves. Hello. I know it is early for some of you, and I know for some of you it is about your bedtime, but hey, I love you. You guys are just coming in hot. I love it. You're like, let's go. Let's play in the portal. Let's go. Okay. So, hello, my loves. Hello, everyone. Hello, my sisters. Hubby. Hello. Let's get lit. Okay. Welcome. Let's freaking play. Oh my God, who is ready to play in this portal? If you are ready to play for this 1111 portal, I would love you to put, if you want to get bold, put a fuck yes. Or if you want to keep it classy, you can put a 888. Yes, that intro with the headline 1111 portal, I flew in immediately. Yes, because everybody wants this juice. I just want to raffle after I did your money video on Instagram. Thank you for shouting it out because that's how my power works. Through, obviously, my power connected to divine source. Fuck yes, and congratulations. Oh my God, y'all, tag your friends. Let's start this party. So, also, I want to say, if you are here and you are going to just give me full permission to get as quantum, as galactic, as alien as I am, I want you to put a bring it in the chat. Bring it. And if you want to, if that's too long for you, just put spaceship. Just put a spaceship if you're like, let's go. Let's all get on our spaceship. Let's take off, literally take off with Tony. Let's take off on our spaceship today in this 11-level portal because there is so much juice that wants to come to you. Like, there's so much juice that wants to come to you. Bring it. Yes, that means we are getting quantum. We are getting galactic. I want every single one of you to literally put your alien hats on. Because I want you to feel so at home in this portal. And this is the thing. I mean, obviously, if you're here, you already know that our souls have come from different places. We are alien. We are earth angels, right? So the more that we come into knowing that that's what we get to play with, the more, hello, Matt. I've heard so much magic about you. Welcome. The more that we really get to live out our full soul truth. Okay. So for those of you, beam me up, Scotty. For those of you that know me, you know that I play in light codes. I do light language. I make really fun, amazing noises that do really crazy, amazing things to your body. If you do not know me, then my name is Melissa. I am a light language queen, and I use light language and light codes to activate the fuck out of you so that you can live your best freaking life. Done. Literally, this is what I came to the planet to do. I came to this earth to help you and myself elevate, build a freaking new life. And as we do that, live so deeply in knowing that we can have anything and everything we desire. So that is what we're going to focus on in this portal, is having anything and everything that we desire. We're going to do timeline shifts. We're going to do quantum leaps. We're going to do some deep healing, y'all. So like I said, get ready. So, everyone take a deep breath in. And if anyone wants to know, we want to say this first. If anyone wants to know a little bit more about light language and what it does to your body, just put a 11 in the chat. Put a 1111. Let's put 1111 in the chat, and I'll give you a deeper level understanding of light language. And if you're not, if you're like, let's just go, put a 22 in the chat. But I want to make sure that everyone knows what they're receiving. Because this is the thing. When you come into my portals and you come in not really knowing what light language is, you might feel uncomfortable and you're not going to receive at the highest capacity. So first, We're going to give a little light language. We're going to be playful today. So for my beautiful souls that are like, okay, what is light language? Light language is it's the OG language that was spoken on this earth when it was first created. And now we're really bringing it back at higher level layers to it activate our soul truth. Okay? So light language is light codes. We all have DNA. Our DNA literally holds light. When we are living within the matrix, a lot of our DNA is dormant and turned off. With light language comes in with light beams like flashlights, boom, 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 boom. So if you're looking at like activating and expanding your abundance, but all your DNA is so dormant and like dark, like dark, dormant and dark, like it's a dark room that you're going into, you're not going to experience as much abundance in your life. When light language comes in and you use it to work with money and abundance, we literally put in light into all those areas that are dense. What this means is when people come into my portals, they're like, oh my God, Melissa, I just got this money. I just got this check. I just got this check. I just got this. I just got this. Oh my God, my money is growing. What are you doing? All I'm doing is literally adding light to your DNA, which is coding you for more. It's literally activating your infinite truth because we are here to hold light. The more we work with light language, the more we work with light codes, the more light we hold, the more opportunities we're going to have, the more we're going to see, the more we're going to get into this higher level consciousness of, wait, if I want that, I can have it. But that's not how the matrix works, obviously. So hello to everyone that's tuning in. I have accepted your invitation. Yes, disconnect from the matrix. So that was a little understanding about light language. I play your light language for my water. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, we are also, okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna play now. Everyone is tuned in with light language. So of course, since everyone's tuned in with light language now, the second thing I'm gonna ask you to is to receive this activation with your heart open. What does this mean? When you receive this activation with your heart open, you are gonna receive this activation times 10. When your heart is not open, you're receiving it at like a 1 or a 2. So if you feel safe to fully receive my transmission with your heart completely just open to receive, I want you to put a heart in the chat. I want you to drop a heart icon in the chat and let me know if you're ready to actually really receive that love from me today. Drop a heart in the chat if you're ready to fully receive this loving vibration for you. Because also, I am a beautiful channel. So we are just going to pour so much love into you, so much light into you. And I'm going to do a couple spotlights, which means stay with me the whole time, y'all, because you might get called out and we might do some particular healing on you just for you. So make sure that you stay here because we're going to call some people forward to do some deeper healing in this space. Yay! I am ready to receive. Amen. Bring it on. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's go, y'all. Take a deep breath in. Drop into your heart. Literally see your mind. I want you to see your mind having this beautiful golden infinity symbol coming from your mind to your heart, and it's linking and linking and linking and linking and linking. And now you are fully receiving with your heart. Okay? So we're going to start with a love activation. You ready? Drop in deeper. And I want you to say out loud, I drop into that activation. I drop into that activation. I drop into that activation. Ooh. I'm so excited I stumbled upon this. I've done your quantum bank account. Yes, I love it. I love my queens that come over from Gala and kings. Oh my God, it's literally 11:11 here in Bali. Literally 11:11. My team is like, it's 11:11, y'all. We are getting started now. Okay, so what I want to do is so that everyone really understands an actual portal. An actual portal, the energy of a portal, and depending what portal it is, but for this particular portal is opening up a vast amount of timelines that are already anchoring into 2023 and 2024. What does this mean for you? This means that if you already have really expansive timelines that are already formulating in 2023 and 2024, you can collapse time and bring them now. So, for example, you just started your business this year, right? And then in 2023, you make your first six-figure year. 1111 portal right now is giving you access to literally quantum leap and collapse time to bring that six figures in now. How does that feel to you? How does that feel that you can actually collapse time with this portal? Like, who wants to collapse some time today? I can barely breathe. I feel so infused from that energy. Yes, and we're only getting started. Oh yes, 111 in Australia. I love it. So wait, what? I know, right? Today, I'm telling you, today is all about collapsing time. That is what we are focusing on so that you can really access those abundant timelines, okay? And this is funny because I'm getting so excited. My team is like, come back. Come back, Melissa. Okay. Okay. So I want you to close your eyes with me. And I want you to take yourself to a moment in your lifetime where you just felt so successful, so abundant. You were just like dripping with like, oh my God, my life is so amazing. And I know everyone in this room has experienced it at some moment, even if you were a child, teenager, adult, whatever it is. I want you to take yourself to that moment where you just felt so much pleasure just being you, being well taken care of, being supported. Take yourself there now. Take yourself there. Take yourself there. Woo! Feels good. Take yourself there and drop it in. Drop it in. Drop it in. Ooh, drop into that support. Drop into that freedom. Drop into that security. Drop into that safety. Drop it in. Whew. Drop it in. Whew. Drop it in. Good. Now I want to ask you, and I want you to be completely honest. If you came into this room feeling unsafe, I want you to put a 2-2. And that just means in your current reality right now. If there's something in your current reality that feels unsafe, maybe it's abundance, maybe it's growing your business, maybe it's a partnership. Is there something in your reality that feels unsafe to you? I want you to put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat and let us know. And then if you are a 2, I want you to see if that unsafety just felt shifted to you. Okay, see, I feel at ease right now. And I want you to feel the safety now in your body. How does it feel? For my 2-2-2s, how does it feel? Do you feel more safe? Do you feel more supported? What is coming up for you? What is coming up for you in that space? Do you feel more safe? Do you feel more supported? Good, I feel much better. Beautiful, 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 better, perfect, perfect. Welcome to the portal energy. Welcome to the portal energy. So this is the thing. As a beautiful divine light being that you are, you can experience the portal. But when you are with a channel like myself that works with really high level energies, you're going to experience the portal tenfold. And that's the magic of literally working with quantum healers, because your reality shifts in an instant. So hello, my loves jumping in. Hello, hello, hello. So I want to ask you now, how many of you feel safe to have your life shift in an instant for the better? If you feel completely safe, I want you to put a 555 in the chat. If you don't feel safe, I want you to put a 777. Make it 3. If you feel completely safe, oh my God, I could literally quantum jump to 6 figures, $50,000 tomorrow, $20,000. I could literally jump to oh my God, the most romantic, amazing, loving relationship tomorrow. If you feel safe to do that, put a 5-5. If you feel unsafe, was it? I mixed them up, y'all. Remind me, is 555 safety or 777 safety? Just put 555, 575. A mix of both, right? That's another thing being a channel is you just keep going. 555 is safe. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. Okay. So my beautiful souls that feel safe, I want you to welcome more safety. So I want you to say out loud, with this portal, I welcome more safety. With this portal, I welcome more safety for my life to shift. With this portal, I welcome more safety for my life to shift. Okay? And for my beautiful souls that put a 777 in the chat, put a 777 in the chat again so I can see who you are. Amen. Amen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being open and honest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Drop it in. Drop in those 777s. And for my 555s and 777s, we're just doing a little bit more clearing in your field. All the burps. Yes, so thank you for saying that. So as you're receiving this energy clearing, you might be burping, you might be yawning, there might be tears coming down, you might want to get up and move your body. And I always say, do what you need to do because we're moving a lot of energy today. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm looking at my 777s. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Casey, my team's going to spotlight you as being a 777. Are you okay with getting some healing today in front of the collective? Are you okay with that? If you are, put a heart in the chat. If you're okay with doing, and this is the thing, as I'm calling her forward, her healing is going to be a collective healing. It's going to be for herself as well as the collective. So everyone's going to get some beautiful healing through this. But yes, thank you. Okay, so now I want you to write in the chat why you feel unsafe. I love it. Hello, my loves. Oh my God, I see so many familiar faces. I am loving it. Yes, give Casey those beautiful hearts for doing some collective healing for us today. Thank you. It feels super hard and I feel resistance. Thank you. Thank you. So this is for everyone. If you feel like quantum leaping and shifting your reality is super hard and you feel a lot of resistance to it, I want you just to say yes in the chat. I want you just to put a yes, a complete yes. And I want you to know that yes is starting to clear that. So if you feel like it's super hard and you feel resistance in your field to quantum leap and shift your reality, I just want you to put a yes in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for feeling safe to do so. Yeah, yeah. And that is, we're going to highlight that in just a little bit, my love. So thank you for bringing that up because it's important for us as, healers and activators and yoga, breath work, quantum healers, all the things, no matter where you are, it's important for us to receive the abundance that we deserve. We are moving into very abundant timelines. And if we are not choosing abundance, then we're not allowing Mother Earth and our whole humanity to ascend. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to start with it's hard. We're going to start with that in this portal. And we're going to use that portal energy to clear that up for you, right? So when it comes to it's hard, I want you to come back to your heart. And I want you to ask, is my human having a hard time, or is my soul having a hard time? So if your human's having a hard time, put an H. And if your soul's having a hard time, put an S. If it feels hard, if your human's having a hard time, put an H. If your soul's having a hard time, put an S. Okay, thank you. And I want you to say out loud, I see you, human. I love you, human. I see you, human. I love you, human. Both. Okay. I see you, human. I love you, human. I see you, human. I love you, human. I see you, human. I love you, human. Isn't it funny that it's not your soul? And if it is some of your soul, if you feel like it's your soul too, that's just because your soul is really ready to grow. Good. So now let's get a little controversial. Is your soul having a hard is your soul having a hard time getting your human on board because your human is stuck in the matrix? Is your soul having a hard time getting your human on board because your soul is stuck in the matrix? If you feel that's a yes, put a yes in the chat. So if your soul is having a hard time getting your human fully on board because it's stuck in the matrix, put a yes in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. So what I'm going to channel now could be triggering to some people, and it could not be triggering to others. Some of you might not even know what a matrix is, and that's okay. Our souls in this moment, in this portal, they're being invited to step out of the matrix. And this has been going on for most of this year. It started in the pandemic. Our souls are being invited out of the matrix. What does this look like? This looks like choosing more for yourself. This looks like having more money. This looks like actually going after your dreams, and whatever they are. Maybe it's traveling the world. Maybe it's building your beautiful business. Maybe it's having so much financial stability. Maybe it's buying a new house. But if you're not going after your dreams, then you're allowing the matrix to keep you stuck. I'm going to say that again. If you're not experiencing what you completely desire right in this moment, then you're allowing the matrix to keep you stuck. When we look at the 1111 portal, we're looking at freedom. We're looking at sovereign choice. That's what the 1111 portal is calling you to do. It's calling you to make the sovereign choice to go after your dreams. It's calling you to make this sovereign choice to collapse time and quantum leap and say yes to more. It's especially calling you to work on your money in abundance. And this is the thing. If any of you, and I know there's some of you because I have clients in here too, if any of you have felt more riggedy and fucking funky around financial abundance and money lately, I want you to put a 222 in the chat. So if lately, maybe the past 3 to 4 weeks, 2 months at the max, if you felt really just like, what the fuck is going on with my finances? I want you to put a 222 in the chat. This might come to a surprise for some of you. But then when you think about ascension in this lifetime, when you think about ascension, do you ever think, oh yeah, I should ascend with abundance and money? Or do you think just soul ascension? If you just think soul ascension, just put 1. If you think money and abundance too, put 333. If you think, oh yeah, I should totally be ascending just my soul, or do you think there's actually money and abundance ascension too? So if you think it's just soul ascension, just put a 1. And it's like you can kind of just put money and abundance on the opposite, right? So I want to give you a little secret. This lifetime right now that we're living, you're here to ascend with money and abundance. That's a part of your soul's journey. And if you're not choosing to ascend with money and abundance, your finances are going to tell you. They're going to be a reflection. Who thinks you're on a soul journey here? If you think you're on a full ass soul journey and you know you're here to ascend at the highest capacity, I want you to put just like a hand emoji, like raise your hand. I want you to put a hand emoji in the chat. Like if you full on know, I am on a soul journey, my soul came from another freaking place and I am here to create a new earth, I want you to put that hand in the chat. Like if you full on know, that is just who I am. I am a light worker. I am a healer. I am just, oof, I came here for a reason. And Tony, I love it. You're like, I know, right? So now it's important for you to understand the full soul ascension journey. Because if we're only doing one part of the ascension, then our lives are going to get a little funky, a little rough. When we're doing it in a whole, then we move with the groove of energy. We ascend. When we're only ascending here and we're closing off access to this, it's like it's pretty funky, right? And I've been through both sides, so I know. For everyone that was like, oh, my finances, my abundance has been interesting lately. Your soul is just calling you to start ascending with abundance and money. That's what it is. That's literally what it is. And I will tell you, when you actually choose that calling, your life is going to get so much more juicier. You're going to live at a higher capacity. Your mind is going to be at a higher capacity. You're going to see your dreams and you're going to know they're achievable, even when your physical reality is saying, because when you know that abundance and money are here to support you at such a high capacity, you get bold. You make choices that a lot of people on this earth would not make. And those choices, the people that are making those bold decisions are changing their lives. Right? How many times have you felt so called to something and you know you're supposed to do it, but then something's like, no. Put a 1 in the chat if that's been you lately. If you felt so called and drawn to something, but you're like, nope. Because either you're like, oh, I don't have space for it, I don't have time for it, I don't have money for it, I don't have the abundance for it, I can't do it. Put a 1 in the chat if you felt like that lately. If you've literally felt like, oh my gosh, I really want to do that, but I can't. Right? Isn't that crazy? That you, every single one of you, are an infinite soul that has infinite access to so much, but you're saying you can't have it. Let's take a step back to the matrix. Is that coming from the matrix energy, yes or no? Is that coming from the matrix energy, yes or no? Is that one powered by the matrix, yes or no? Drink your water, y'all. Yes. Does the matrix want you to ascend with money and abundance? Does the matrix want you to really ascend with money and abundance? Yes or no? No, 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 no. So this might hit really hard and home for you. But every time you say no to yourself for something that you really want and you really desire and you know it's going to help you shift, you're saying yes to the matrix. Every time you say no to something that you want and you desire, you're saying yes to the matrix and you're saying no to yourself. You're saying no to your sovereign choice. You're saying no to your infinite power. You're saying no to your soul ascension. You're saying no to your journey. How does that hit for you? Let me know in the chat. How is that hitting for you? When you know that that's just matrix coding that you're actually allowing to lead your life. Because your mind, when you come back to your heart and you come back to your soul's like, we got this. Let's go. You play it. Let's go. Right? Your mind is blown. You're welcome. Feels like truth. It is 100%. Right in the feels. Exactly. Yeah. 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 And this is why I wanted to make it present in your field. Because now, since it's present in your fields, and when you go for something and something's like, oh my God, I really want this, but then you're like, oh my God, can I afford this? Is this in my bank account? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? And you're like, no, I can't have it. You're like, oh wait, that's not my infinite truth. That's the matrix truth. And I'm not about that bullshit. I'm not about that BS. I'm not about that BS. So yes, our world is still set in the matrix, but does that mean we have to still live in it? No. And we get out of it by making sovereign choices. We get out of it by literally sitting in the space and taking the action to say yes for our dreams and our desires and our expansion and more money and more abundance and more spiritual gifts and just more of every fucking thing. And I want to take a minute because I want to highlight my light language queens, because I know there's obviously my clients in here, they're doing their thing, but I know there's other people in here that do light language that are allowing matrix coding to keep you small. Or maybe you know you're here to do light language, but you're like, oh my God, I can't. I'm scared, right? So let's look at matrix coding around light language. What are people going to think of me? How am I going to fit this into my business? This feels weird. Are people going to judge me? And on and on and on and on. If you know you're here, let's just make this beautiful and easy. If you know that you're here to speak light language, put a 555 in the chat. If you know in some beautiful way you're here to do something with light language, put a 555 in the chat. This is how it is with Kundalini and Matrix people judge hardcore. Exactly. And thank you. Thank you for saying that, because I want you to know that even though I'm highlighting light language, it's for everything that we do as being yoga teachers. Maybe I've had people in some of my clients that have literally merged light language and Kundalini together. And it was just like, can I actually do this? What are people going to think about this? Can I actually shift yoga? I'm like, yo, your soul came here to shift things and create new ways of expansion. Of course, you can add light language to Kundalini. Why would you not? When I would do these beautiful, I would join together with one of my girls and we would do breathwork and light language together. We're here to infuse these modalities to create the bigger ascension, the bigger experience, right? So now going back to it, if you're not choosing to fully share your light language gifts or whatever gifts you have, then you're allowing the matrix to lead you. We can create everything we want. Exactly. Everyone take a deep breath in. I've been doing light language abundance bath salts. Oh, I love that. Yes! I want to make those too. Whenever I clean my energy with your light language, I channel my Kundalini class like a motherfucker. Exactly. Because you're a fucking light language master too, my love. And a lot of you that even don't even maybe know that you're here to speak light language, the reason that you found me is because you have a lot of light language coding in your soul. And your soul's like, ooh, let's go hang out with her. Woo, yeah, let's get those codes, right? So your body is now ready. We're going to do the first kind of, hold on. We're going to do this beautiful, I'm just getting the main words. Okay, before we do this, I just need you to put in the chat if you are fully in receiving and you want this activation. I need you to put a 1 because it's just you giving us permission to work in your field. So if you're totally fine with this activation and transmission, and what we're going to do is we're going to collapse time, I just need you to put a 1 in the chat, and that's just giving us full on permission to work in your field. It's important. It's your sovereign choice, remember? The matrix is not asking permission. The matrix is like, oh, we about to fuck up her field or fuck up his field, right? But no, I'm actually asking. Good, 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 good. So this is what we're gonna do. For everyone that's participating in collapsing time, I want you to put one thing in the chat that you would like to collapse time about. So it could be money, it could be abundance, it could be your love life, it could be your business, whatever is coming up for you. Don't even think about it. Just that one thing. It's like, oh, let's collapse time about this. Let's collapse time about this. Let's collapse time. So what do you want to collapse time about? She's ready. Yes. Drink that water, my loves. Okay. So business, you want to collapse time about your business, novel, okay, love life, home, health, and thank you because we're coding this for the collective too. Business, money, money, love life, money, authentic self-expression, good relationship, thank you. Leaving my bar job and growing my business. Boom, boom, boom. Collapse, 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 collapse. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is so fun, right? If you guys are having fun, put a 888 in the chat if you're having fun with all of this magic. Money, good. Home, health, business, good. Thank you. And thank you always for being so open and honest. Love, thank you. Yes, I know you want that beautiful, handsome man to come in. Yes, I love it. Oh my God, yes. Thank you for having fun and playing with me. I love doing this. They're like, any excuse to play in the quantum, I am here for it. Oh, good, 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 good. Spiritual gifts. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're ready for the activation. Oh, my right arm is heavy. That means there's just some density that you're releasing, showing up in full expression, body image. Yes, I love it. Okay. Whew, abundance and divine love. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I'm in total, this is our playground, y'all. We are in a portal right now. I added that at the end. He was like, Okay, spiritual gifts. For those of you, obviously not driving, close your eyes. Go into your portal. Go into what you're calling in collapsing time. Go into that portal. Close your eyes down and relax. Stay with me. Close your eyes down. I want you to set the intention that you're releasing any matrix coding around this. Anything that you're allowing to get in your way that's not allowing you to quantum leap right now, I want you to allow that to release. I want you to let that density go. I want you to see beautiful birds coming in and just flying it out your window. staying with that dream of collapsing, whatever you're calling in. Drop it down. I want you to come into safety now. And I want you to say out loud, I am safe to have whatever you're calling in, whatever you're collapsing around. So I am safe to have more health. I am safe to have money. I am safe to have the love of my life. Just go for it. Yes, I love that. Collapse that time. Collapse it. Drop it in. Drop it in. Drop it in. Collapse. 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 For those of you that are putting up this field of resistance right now, I want you to say out loud, I release all the resistance to collapse time around. So I released all the resistance to collapse time around money. I released all the resistance to collapse time around love. I released all the resistance to collapse time around my spiritual gifts. Now I want you to drop deeper, deeper in, going into a portal. You're going to find yourself in a beautiful pyramid of light. The pyramid of light is inside. It's golden. It's juicy. It's luscious. It's lavish. It's upper echelon. And I want you to see yourself lying on this beautiful golden bed within this pyramid. And this is your little soul bunk, your little soul bunk bed that's giving a little rejuvenation today. And I want you to notice that there's going to be beautiful goddesses of abundance walking around you. Sekhmet, Hathor, Isis, coming to infuse you with your own soul coding so that you can expand. And I want you to greet them with love. There are some of you that are already connected to them. There are some of you that work with them. So you might have a higher level experience with them. But whatever your experience it is absolutely perfect and magnificent. I want you to drop deeper into your body, and I want you to call your soul forward. Then I want you to say, hey soul, I allow you to expand today. Hey soul, I allow you to expand today. I want you to drop deeper in. And I want you to allow these beautiful goddesses of abundance to drop in your field this beautiful scroll of light. And this beautiful scroll of light is going to amplify your vibration. It's going to amplify your ability to collapse time and manifest. And I want you to feel the scroll of light right now. I want you to feel her presence, because this is a living consciousness in your field right now. That scroll of light is here to give you the space of rebirth. I want you to drop deeper in with this beautiful scroll of light and feel her. I want you to feel this connection with your soul, with her. I want you to send some honor to her. Thank you. Thank you for working in my field today. She's working deep in it. And we're going to take this scroll of light into your solar plex, your power center, where you can make really fantabulous choices from there. And we're going to take this scroll of light and we're going to place it over your solar plex. And I want you to feel the shift in your solar plex. This scroll of light is illuminating your solar plex right now, and it's shifting out all that old coding that is telling you, I am not fully in my power. I can't have this. I can't do this. Not at all. Take a deep breath in. I just want you to sit there with this scroll of light. And I want you just to let this scroll of light hold you, embrace you, protect you, give you the safe home as a soul on this earth trying to do the most amazing and fabulous things of simply just living and experiencing what you desire to come into this earth to do. And what if today you allowed yourself to have more? What if today you chose abundance? What if today you chose money? What if today you chose your dreams, the love, the health, the spiritual gifts? What if today, when opportunities presented themselves for you to elevate and move forward, you just said yes without no denial in your mind? You just said, yes, this is for me. This is going to take me to the next level. I can have this. I deserve this. It is mine. It is mine. It is mine. And you're not taking away from anyone at all. Your choices are not taking away from anyone at all. It's just you and your sovereign choice and your sovereign truth. So what are you going to choose today? Are you going to choose to move forward and ascend with money and abundance to actually make your dreams come true? Or are you going to still let your matrix coding take full charge of your life? What are you going to do? What are you going to choose? As you're inside this pyramid and your soul is getting a whole on deep, deep healing, growth, ascension. You're humans here with me. What are you going to choose to do? Because this is the beautiful thing. Every single day we wake up as a new day. Even if the day yesterday you had the worst day of your life, you woke up today and it was a completely new day and you could fully disconnect from the other day. But as humans, we choose to drag on what happened in our past and we choose to make that our only way of thinking. So if you have had a business for a long time and maybe you keep on launching and every time you launch, nothing happens. You keep programming yourself with nothing can happen for me. My business is not going anywhere. Or maybe you are literally selling your beautiful divine services and you feel like you can't charge what you desire. And you're making that your truth. Or maybe you're in a partnership that you know it's not for you, but you keep choosing like you have to stay in this partnership for the other person. But you know all you want to do is run away and explore the world on your own and find a new partner that aligns with you so much. I invite you to come back to your sovereign truth in whatever way that looks like. Take a deep breath in. Your eyes are still closed. And I want you to think about it as you're in this beautiful golden pyramid. I want you to think about your life always leading with one step forward, always leading with possibility, always leading with infinite truth and trust. What would your life be like? Where would you allow yourself to get to? What would you allow yourself to discover about the world, your spiritual gifts, money, abundance, and you, light language, building a business, calling in the love of your life? Like, what would you allow if you said yes to what you truly desire. The matrix coding is not for you anymore. I know some of you will still go back to the matrix after this portal, but I know some of you are going to say, I'm done. Let's go. Let's build a new world. And for those of you that are ready to do that, I applaud you. For those of you that want to spin around in the matrix a little more, then maybe that's your soul journey. But I want you to come back to your soul right now. And I want you to ask your soul, soul, if I choose to ascend with money and abundance today, will my whole life shift? Will it allow me to have my dreams? Will it allow me to get bold? I want you to listen to what your soul says. And I want you to start twiggling your fingers and your toes, keeping your eyes closed. I want you to open your eyes when you're ready, and I want you to come back to the room. And when you come back to the room, the first question I want to ask you is, what did your soul say about ascending with money and abundance? What did it say to you? Because 1111, a portal, is all about money and abundance. That's literally what it is. It's just luxury, it's jewels, it's opulence, it's affluence. That's what it is. Because it's calling you to experience your truth, your world, right? So the first question is, what did your soul say about ascending with money and abundance? I was shown a house. Maybe that's the house that your soul desires. Duh, of course, it's integrated. Yeah, yes, right? Now I want to ask you, I didn't even finish it. So I was like, yes, 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 let's go, let's go. Right? So I want to ask you now, how many of you have already chosen that path to start ascending with money and abundance? If you have, put a 1-1 in the chat. And if you haven't, put a 2-2. And I know I have my clients in here too, so they're like, we're already ascending, Melissa, thank you. So yes, if you have chosen that path to ascend with money and abundance, actually doing the work, actually reading books, listening to podcasts, being in containers, I want you to put a 1-1 in the chat. And if you're not choosing that yet, then I want you to put a 2-2. Good, beautiful. Look at that. Look how many of you are already choosing to ascend with abundance. How freaking powerful is that? How powerful is that? I saw a romantic partner but thought this was about money. Thinking, money is that romantic partner. They're so linked. They're so linked. Money is a deep, powerful partnership. So my next question for you from that beautiful experience is, how did you feel when the scroll of light came in for you? How did you feel when the scroll of light hit your field? Like, what did it feel like to you? Tell me about it. Entice me. How did it feel? When that beautiful scroll of light just came and wrapped itself around you, what did it feel like? I was so excited, like a kid on my birthday. Yes, the energy. And once again, the scroll of light is a living consciousness. Just how you think of God consciousness and angels, it's a living consciousness, right? Unlimited protection held. I saw black gunk being removed from my body, warm like home, strong and stable, grateful. It lit me up inside. I felt it travel up the chakras, felt held and protected, chills, comforting like a sunset, light, protected like a hug. I realized I had seen it. Safety, fire, and power. I love it before. Okay, beautiful. I love that. like a lemon cleaner. Yeah, everything was a little brighter, cleaner. Lots of buzzing and rocking physically. Yes, some of us are in more expression when we have these. Like I've literally had my whole body like shake, like when I've gotten activations from my mentors. It's crazy. It's wild. Illuminated and energetic, electric force, illuminating like a scrub brush. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. So now I want you to know that just as the scroll of light is a living consciousness and it's working in your field, the matrix is also a living consciousness that's working in your field. So now I want you to set the intention to feel the matrix in your field now. Don't worry, I'm going to take you out of it. But I want you to feel the matrix and tell me how the matrix feels in your field compared to the scroll of light. Tell me how the matrix feels in your field. Tell me what it feels like compared to the scroll of light. Oh my God, I exited the call. I was so fired up. Then I go, oh my God, Melissa is still on. Oh yeah, I'm still here, girl. I'm still here. Restrictive. So the matrix feels restrictive. What else does it feel in your field? Hello, beautiful soul. Very scratchy, stuffy. Once again, the matrix is a living consciousness. It feels like, right? Restricted. I feel smaller. Prison. Yes. Rigid and cold. Dark, dense, fear, right? Constricted. Isn't this crazy? Heavy, clogged, sticky. Isn't that crazy that the matrix is a living consciousness and that is what we're choosing to be in? That's what we're choosing to experience. Every time we choose not our infinite truth or our sovereign right and not to work with these higher consciousness energies that are available on the planet, this is what we're choosing. We're choosing to be in that rigid, blocked, stuck, restricted energy of the matrix. I love it. Is this normal? So I can actually see a silver logo box inside my body. That can just be you're getting a lot of new codes right now because you're one of my clients. So even if I'm having, so this is how it works. If I'm having a live and my clients are in my live, then this transmission is going to be way more powerful for you than people that are in my community because our teams are already linked and doing the work. And actually, they're saying this to me because this morning, for every single person that is in any of my money containers, I'm on in the background, I'm doing a 5-day abundance frequency shift in your body. So I'm doing a lot of abundance work in your background. So that silver logo box is representing the abundance frequency. That's kind of it's kind of taking everything that's not of the abundance frequency and removing it out of your field. So that's what's happening in your field right now. So like, oh, yeah, so you're really getting recoded on a vibrational level. Oh my God, it's you. It's me. It's me. Woo. Okay, so we've gone through a whole lot today, right? And I want to ask you, it's just me. No, I'm just kidding. I want to ask you, so also I want to highlight this. With people that work in my containers, it's not just like I get on the call with you or you're in the Facebook group. I do work on you in the background as well. So it's like you're actually getting these things done. When you're sleeping, I'm working on you. Like we're multidimensional, we're quantum levels. So that's time a lot of times it's like, Melissa, you came to me in my dreams. It's like, yeah, I was working on you in the quantum. Or even there's a lot of times where I have people that are in my community and they're like, hey, Melissa, you popped up in my dream. And that's usually my soul saying, hey, are you ready to take this next leap? Are you ready to go? It's kind of working in that space of like my soul is calling you forward to expand in that space because that's who I am. I'm contracted on this earth as a soul to help other souls activate and expand. So sometimes on a quantum level, I'll reach out and be like, hey, are you ready? Are you ready to grow? Are you ready to do the thing? Or sometimes people will be like, hey, oh my God, you popped in my mind. And that's just the quantum version of me and your quantum version of you kind of connecting. So sometimes your quantum version will reach out to me and say, I need some help. And I'm like, hey, I got you, right? And then, I can only give you as much as I can in the quantum. And then when you're like, okay, Melissa, I'm ready to jump in your containers, then we can take it to the next level. Yes, last night we were in class in my dream and Antonia was there too. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Yes, we were doing work in the quantum last night, my ladies. We were doing work in the quantum. Yes, we were. We were actually coding some new light portals here in Bali. So thank you. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for helping out. And this is what I want to say is, so many times we think we're just this one person, but we work on so many facets. We're grid workers, we're portal workers, and it's understanding that, and the more that we understand the multidimensionality of ourselves, we have access to so much more. Let's see. Okay, so you've been doing a lot of work then because, well, I have not been able to stop telling certain. I received that. Let's see. I was there probably because I was trying my hardest to get on last night. Oh, I am not feeling to tell everyone, just choosing people. Let's see. Chosen people. I'm coming to Bali soon. I love it. Yay. I probably will be here. Oh, I'm like, should I tell you guys? I'm going to be moving to Bali, my loves. Little secret drop. I'm moving to Bali. My soul's been called to come to Bali for a while, so I'll be out here for a while. So if you are going to come come say hi. This is cool. I want to learn more about grid work. Yes, my love. Melissa must have tagged me. Yeah. Okay. Let's tag you in. Okay, so I know you have already felt like you've done so much, but we're not done yet. If you feel like you are totally fried and you cannot take another activation, I want you to put a 222 in the chat. Or if you're like, Melissa, I can take another activation. I want to quantum leap some more. I want you to put a 333 in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I received that. Thank you. So yes, if you feel like you're like, I'm burnt, I can't do anymore, Melissa, 222. And if you're like, no, I think I want another activation, put 333. Me too. Let's see. I'm already in Australia, and yes, I feel exactly the same about Bali coming back to. Oh my God, I was just in Australia like 2-3 weeks ago. Okay. Would love more. Okay, perfect. Yay. Yes, I love it. Yes, once again, so if you do feel like you're a 222, then if you want to stay on, you can 100% stay on. But if you're like, I'm out, I'm done, and I want you to respect this for yourself. I don't want you to get burnt out. So if you are a 222, then if you feel like, okay, I need to exit this live, I'm good, then take your time to exit and just go rest and relax. But if you're my 333 people, let's play a little bit more, which I know I can tell a lot of you are like, no, I'm not done yet. Let's go. So that's good. So what I would like to do is I want to volunteer. And before anyone volunteers, okay, you'll be able to watch the replay, and I'm going to put it on my podcast too. So it'll be both. So before anyone volunteers, I want you to put your hand over your heart. And I want you to ask yourself, am I the volunteer? And if you feel like you're the volunteer, I want you to put a 555 in the chat. If you feel like I am the volunteer, I want you to tune into your heart. And I want you to ask, am I the volunteer right now? And if you are, I want you to put a 555 in the chat. Excuse me. And anyone that's going to be leaving, I just want to say, I love you and sleep well. Oh, we got a lot of volunteers. I love it. And the thing is, there were multiple. There were multiple volunteers. Oh, I love it. So every single one of you that felt like you're the volunteer, you just volunteered to come out of the matrix. Hello. Me and my team, we like to get silly. But we are going to pick one of you because we're going to do a collective healing. So Let me see who it is. Carol, come on up, my love. It is you. It is you. That is you. They chose you, my beautiful Carol. Hi, Christy. Are you in Bali yet? Let me know. And there's so many people coming to Bali. We gotta meet. Okay, so Carol, I want you to tune into your heart. I love. And I want you to ask, what am I here to heal the collective today? Like, what am I here to do? Because this healing is for you and the collective. So what healing is your heart calling you to today in this one, in the portal of everything? And the beautiful thing is everyone gets it. Everyone gets this beautiful divine healing. But today, Carol is the one that's going to, represent that for us. And if you choose not to, you can say pass it on and I can pick someone else. But if you want that healing today, then let's go. And I kind of already feel what it is. We're already feeling into your field, and I can feel there's a couple things that are coming up. And if you feel like you cannot get to it right now, I want you to put a 1-1 in the chat and I can pull it up because I already feel it. I already feel what it is. So if you feel like I can't really put my finger on it, I want you to just to put a 1-1-1 in the chat and give me the freedom to pull it from your field. And it's really deep. It's really deep for the collective. What's coming up for me right now is it's so sad. It's saddening. It's really saddening because especially as souls that have reincarnated on this earth, we don't deserve to experience this at all. This is the reason we reincarnated on this earth. I don't know if she's still here. I'm like, she's like, peace out, bye. So nothing's coming up from her. So I am going to volunteer and just kind of feel into what's coming up. And the main thing that's coming up is not allowing your spiritual gifts to shine. How many of you feel like this is true for you right now? Put a 5 in the chat if you feel like this is true for you. I fully can't allow my spiritual gifts to shine, or I fully can't activate my spiritual gifts, or I'm a little bit scared of my spiritual gifts. Put a 5 in the chat if that feels like it's you. Because it's such a deep collective wound. It is such a deep collective wound. It's crazy how deep this is. And once again, it's matrix coding. If everyone on the planet was literally rocking out in their spiritual gifts, would we be living in the matrix? Not at all. We would be already in the new earth. I want to fully open them and express them, yes. So we're going to do a nice deep purge of that. Excuse me. So I know obviously I am in Bali, so it's 12 p.m. here. But for some of you, I know it's really late. But just it means you're going to sleep better too. So are you okay if this activation, this live goes about 20 more minutes? Is that good for everyone? Just put a yes in the chat if you're like, I'm down. Just about 20 more minutes. Oh my God, 1 a.m. I love you. I freaking love you. And this is the thing, y'all. My mentor is in Australia, right? And some of the times I would literally have to go to sleep and wake up at 1 in the morning to get on the calls. And I'm saying this because when you are so damn like, I'm ready to transform, time's an illusion. Time is just an illusion. Yes, it's 1 a.m. in the morning, but you can still sleep, right? I would wake up and go to these calls for 3 hours and then I would go back to sleep. Time is just an illusion. But so many times we're like, oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not going to be awake. I can't receive. I'm not, right? In that space. But does that really say that you want it? And I'm not saying, obviously, if you're tired, go to sleep, right? But I'm saying that for me, it's beautiful to know that it's 1 a.m. and you're like, yeah, give it to me. I'm ready. I know. I remember she was at one of my sound healings at Maya Moon. I remember. It's so beautiful. I hope we get to cross paths in Bali. When are you coming into Bali? Okay. So we want to highlight your spiritual gifts. What is a spiritual gift that you want full freedom to access? What is a spiritual gift that you want full freedom to use right now in this moment? So if it's light language or doing meditations, yoga is still a spiritual gift, y'all. Like breath work, kundalini, like whatever your craft is. Okay, beautiful. Channeling is a spiritual gift too as well. EFT, thank you. So drop it in the chat whenever you download it. Releasing full potential. Woman circles, meditations, beautiful. Kundalini rising. Yes. So we're going to take you on a little beautiful meditation with this too. Drop it in. Light language. Yes. Hearing messages more clearly. Yes. Light language. Yes. Kundalini, hearing others. Yes. Manifestations. Yes. Full potential of all my gifts, whatever they may be. Good. Yes. Light language facilitator. Yes. Clairvoyance. Yes. Isn't that crazy how we have so many gifts in this room? This room is lit, right? There's about 26 people in this room right now. Think of all of us fully expressed in our soul gifts. I'm not even fully expressed in my soul gifts yet and how freaking powerful I am, right? I'm still working on it. This is a never ending. I'm not sure. I want you to tune into your heart and I want you to ask, what gift would I like to really bring in right now? Breath work, activating women, feminine power. Beautiful. Good. All of my gifts. Yeah. But I want you to pick one specifically because we're going to work on that one right now. And in about 2 minutes, we're going to drop in quantum womb healer. Yes. Good. What are you feeling in your field right now? Because we're sending some energy right now. So what are you just feeling? We're just getting you ready for this beautiful, powerful, impactful activation. What are you feeling in your field right now? In one word, how would you describe it? Woo. We have so many beautiful, powerful souls in here. Making space. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're making space. Because I want to teary-eyed. Isn't that beautiful? Ready? Because when it comes to the matrix living consciousness, the matrix living consciousness takes up a lot of your body and your auric field. So you don't have access to your spiritual gifts because of how much density the matrix is holding within your body. I'm going to say that again. We're literally clearing out that density so you can actually receive. This is why a lot of you don't have access to your spiritual gifts or believe that you can do them, is because of the density. When you're living in this density, you're not going to believe that your infinite truth is your truth. You're going to believe of whatever is really residing within you. The more you move out of the matrix, the more your soul fills up your body. I'm going to say that again. The more that you work with light language and the more that you remove yourself from the matrix and the more that you meditate and the more that you do yoga and the more that you do breath work and EFT tapping, you're actually making more space for your soul. I'm going to say this too. Your soul, just like your soul, money is a part of you too. When you do all this work and you create that space and you release the matrix coding, you make more space for you. You are money. When you make more space for you, money comes in more. Abundance comes in more. Spiritual gifts come in more. So the job of ascension is bringing your soul into your body and activating a higher level consciousness. The job of ascension is removing the density and purging it from your body to make room for more light. Your soul is fucking light as fuck, right? But if you're storing this density from the living consciousness of the matrix, then you're not going to have room. So that's why you want to exit the matrix, because you want to make more room for light. That's why a lot of people that I work with, they're like, oh my God, Melissa, why am I so much happier? Like every time I come to your calls, I'm like, what the fuck just happened, right? And it's because when you come to my calls, you get the out of the matrix and you come and hang out with the angels and God and the universe and Divine Mother Sophia and my Arcturians, my galactic family, my soul family, abundance, money. Like who does not want to hang out with that? When you are in that energy, your whole world is going to shift. So one of my clients that is on here, which I did see that, and I get to comment on that too, but you look so beautiful. She is on this journey to elevate her abundance even more. So I was like, okay, girl, go and get yourself in a very high level space. She lives in California, so I told her to go to Riddell Drive. That is what was coming up for her. So I want to tell you, when I opened your pictures, I literally felt the vibration. I was like, damn, so freaking good. So freaking good. And the thing is, when you get yourself in those high vibrational energies, you shift like that. Bam, 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 bam. Because you're not in that influx of density. When you hang out in environments that are more dense, it's hard to actually feel like an elevated soul on this earthly plane, right? It's like, I'm sure every one of us have driven through a neighborhood that feels a little sketchy, right? You go, there's so much density. You're like, oh my God, lock my doors. I'm in fear. I can't even think about anything but safety, right? Literally, I cannot even think about anything but safety. That's the same thing you're doing when all this density is in your field and you're living your day to day. The only thing you can do is think about safety and surviving, not thriving, surviving. And that energy is not allowing the abundance, the money, the spiritual gifts, the love, what you actually desire, your dreams. Wait till you see what I did today. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. It's a cocoon of golden light. Thank you. I received that. Okay. You're almost ready for this activation. But before we go into this activation, what I do want to just... Okay. One more. There's one person in here that's really holding on to resistance. So if you feel like it's you, I just need you to say, I exit the matrix. There's only one of you. And just say, I exit the matrix. Let it go. You don't have to hold on to it. You get to thrive, my love. You get to have more. You get to enjoy your life. You get to be this spiritual, beautiful, expanded goddess, God, whoever you are in this beautiful, divine room. I just want you to let it go. Good. Good. Woo! Drink some water, my love. So now what I'm going to say is throughout this whole, we've been on the call for about an hour and 20 minutes. You have been out of the matrix. Have there been any moments that you felt fear, lack, scarcity, density, or did you feel opportunity and opulence and expansion and like I can have more, I can dream bigger. What did you feel? What have you felt over this last hour and 20 minutes? What have you felt? Drop it in the chat. What have you felt? And I am literally, I have 2 bottles of water. So it's time to switch because that one is empty now. But have you felt like you're on a spaceship? Overflow, pure love, joy, expansion. Yes, right? So I am a vessel of love, light, and expansion. Abundance, lighter, flowier. I feel I can build a whole world for me. Exactly. Happiness, love, expanded flow, right? Isn't that powerful? You're still in your home. The only thing you're doing is you're sitting with me. And I am just a vessel of source, God, universe, and all the other beautiful divine beings of light that are surrounding you right now. Isn't that crazy? You didn't even have to come and sit with me. You're just here in your own space, feeling like a fucking boss, a goddess, a god, right? Joy, excitement, ease, release, lighter, expansion, happy, ready, more aligned, space, happiness, goal shifted even higher, right? Welcome to being out of the matrix. So this is what I want to do. Before we get into this powerful activation, I want to invite you into the creatrix. And yes, it's a play on words, right? The matrix holds the density. The creatrix holds the expansion. I have literally created a portal for you to feel like this every single day. I have literally created a portal for you to feel like this every single day. So some of you have already seen it, and it's known as the Money Creatrix Collective, where you choose ascension, soul ascension, money ascension, and mind ascension, right? Soul ascension, money ascension, mind ascension, abundance ascension. You choose ascension. You're not choosing the matrix. You're not choosing the density. You're not choosing not chasing your dreams. So any of you that is literally feeling like, I want to be in this all the time, I want to create from this place, then that container, I invite you in. I invite you to literally live in that container with me. And what does this mean? That means that the moment you open the door to the Money Creatrix portal, this energy that you're feeling is always with you. Because right now, this live is the energy of the Money Creatrix Collective. That's what you've experienced this whole time. The Money Creatrix Collective is quantum. It's a fucking spaceship. It's galactic. It's universal. It's love. It's Egyptian energy. Goddess is abundance. We're going to teach you about actually how to use the scroll of light. And there's so many scrolls that we're going to teach you how to use as well. Today you felt the living consciousness of the scroll, but you can actually create with the living consciousness of the scroll of light and so many more. There's the scroll of receiving. There's a good. Take a deep breath in. Is that anyone, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed in your field right now, I want you to put a 3 in the chat. If you feel there's a little overwhelm in your field right now, put a 3 in the chat. And be honest, it's okay to feel overwhelmed. There's some of you that are getting this gut feeling. It's kind of like, right? That's the matrix. I want you to say, I release the matrix now. Because what you're experiencing right now is me offering something that's going to take you out of the matrix. So what does the matrix do? It fights back. Oh no, honey, no, you can't have that. You can't get bigger. That's not for you. You can't afford that. You can't do that. That's not for you. That's what the matrix is doing. Every time you have a dream, and you pull yourself forward, then you pull yourself back, that living consciousness of the matrix is doing that. That's all that it is. And I wanted to point that out to you, because the more that I point that out to you, the more that you go through your living life, you're going to be able to make more sovereign choices for yourself and not from the living consciousness of the matrix. We're going to start the activation right now. And I'll talk about the money creatrix a little bit after. But I want to say, I want you to tune into your heart, and I want you to ask yourself, this week, how many decisions did I make from the matrix energy in my body this week? How many decisions have I made from the matrix energy of my body this week? Maybe it's 100, maybe it's 2, and I want you to drop it in the chat. And we're just going to do a little clearing. Woo. Woo. Some of your energies are fighting back. Because this is the thing. Some of you have made contracts to co-create with the matrix. You're like, okay, we're friends now. Let's go. Let's play. I'll stay small with you. And right now, that energy with the matrix is being challenged. Your friendships with the matrix they're being challenged right now by me and source, right? You can choose to stay with the matrix and hold on and be friends. Or you can choose to actually become friends with source and angels and higher level consciousness and money and abundance and getting out of the matrix. That's all that's happening right in your field right now. This relationship that you have built with this living consciousness throughout your life that has also been passed down through family, ancestral, generational. That's what you're feeling. Okay, so we have 77, 3s, 5, 7, 10, 5, maybe a 10. Too many. Release me, matrix. I'm through with you. Yeah, be gone. Deuces. Whew. Is anyone feeling some things in your heart? If you feel some stuff coming up in your heart right now, drop a 2-2 in the chat. Right? Yeah. Because you know what you're doing? The matrix is getting real fucking scared right now. You know why? Because I'm fucking powerful. I am a boss, and I am now working to get people out of the matrix. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm here to do. So it's fighting back. It's starting to bring more density into your heart, because the more density you have in your heart, the more you're going to still say no. I can't have it. I can't do it. And the matrix, it knows that energy inside of you knows that I'm about to activate the fuck out of your spiritual gifts. And it's like, oh no, you can't have that. You can't do that. No, that's not what you're coded for. But we say, fuck off. That's what we say. So if you right now are like, you know what? I'm done with the matrix. I'm activating my spiritual gifts. I'm activating my money. I'm living in abundance. I want you to put the emojis that come to you right now. I want you to put the emojis that feel empowering to you right now, because you are choosing your sovereign choice. You are choosing to get out of the matrix today. You are choosing to live in your own energy, your infinite truth. This is interesting because I gave up my bar shift today and went to lunch shopping with my grandma and felt a complete ease about money. Isn't that wild? I'm done with the matrix. Fire, yes, it's mine. I am divine. I am open to activate. Thank you. Thank you. So what we're going to do, yes, yes, yes. Money, abundance, fire, love, yes. Butterflies, we love them. What did that just do to your field? What did that do in your field right now? Some of you have a deeper relationship with the matrix, and the ones of you do are more fearful of your spiritual gifts, are more fearful of being seen. Calm, calm, yeah. Break it open further, yeah. Yes, dragon energy. Yeah. Break it open. Yes, bomb, fire, yes, right? Here we go. Of course I would freeze. Calling me out. Third eye and throat chakra activated. Beautiful. We're almost there. 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 Some of you are still saying yes to the density, so I need you to say, I'm done. I let it go. I release the density. The song is an activation to release you from the matrix, to clear the pathway so that you can actually experience your spiritual gifts. So they're very high frequency light codes. These light codes are a lot higher than anyone that you'll experience with light language. I'm not going to go too much into this, but my soul has a very high level guardian codex of light language. So in this lifetime, I will be able to access some of the most highest light language that I've ever accessed in any lifetimes. And those that study with me are receiving the same codex as well. So, whew, got good. 1234, yes. Okay. Whew. Let's take one more deep breath in. Now we're activating your codexes, your own spiritual codexes. I need you to say out loud, I activate my codex. I activate my codex. And whatever spiritual gift you want to activate. So it's like if it's Kundalini, I activate my Kundalini codex. I activate my money codex. I activate my meditation codex. I activate my light language codex. I activate my EFT codex. Whatever it is, I want you to say that. Ooh, let it go, my loves. Whew. And if you don't fully know what spiritual gift you're activating, I just want you to say, I activate my spiritual gift, codex, whatever that looks like, I'm open to receive it. Now I want you to come into your heart, and I want you to see whatever you're working on, I want you to see it come into your heart. Meaning, if you said Kundalini, I want you to put Kundalini in your heart. If you said light language, I want you to put light language in your heart. If you are here to teach money in abundance, I want you to put money in abundance in your heart. Because I have a money codex, I have an abundance codex as well, and that's why I'm here to teach money in abundance. It's because I have that codex as well. Okay, take a deep breath in. Excuse me. This is literally just showering you with light from Divine Mother Sophia and our Divine Dragon Tribe. Hai toa na putu kaya tara kaya pupaka tara taria tota tatataya tatakatia tara kai chuk tarea popokata chuk tarea pakataka chuk tarea patakataka chuk tarea pakataka chuk tarea pakataka chuk. So some of you are resisting it, and I'm going to say that's okay because I just want you to give yourself love. But if you feel like you're still resisting it, then I want you to seek the help. I want you to find the mentor that's here to guide you. I want you to read the books. I want you to get on the listen to the podcast. I want you to listen to the YouTube. I want you to do all of it because I want you as a soul to know how amazing it feels to be in full soul expression. Every day I wake up in full soul expression with my light language codex, with my money codex, with my abundance codex, with my quantum galactic codex, with my ascension codex, and so many more. I wake up to this every single day. And it feels amazing. The life that I have created is because I'm in full soul expression. And I know that I have so many people in here that are travelers because you're here to travel with Mother Earth. You're here to code the earth and do grid work and portal work and just live your best fucking life, right? Before I was in full soul expression, I wasn't living this life. I'm in full soul expression, and this soul expression is giving me that actual opportunity to live an abundant, an affluent, an opulent, an upper echelon life. These are some of the words from my beautiful clients because I had them this week. I had them radiate in the new version of them. So one of the ones is upper echelon, which I love. My heart feels full. Isn't that beautiful? I really love that you brought upper echelon to me because it wasn't really in my vocab. So I love it. I love it. We have one more little thing. And if some of you feel called to work with me, then I invite you to stay just a little bit because I have some gifts for you. Woo! Excuse me, honey. Whew. How good did it feel to create in the 1111 portal today? Like how good did it feel to sit in your truth today on the 1111 portal? Like what has this experience been like to you? Light me up. Tell me. What has this experience been like for you in this creation bubble? And I'm just going to do some clearing of your heart. Because some of your hearts are really heavy. Some of your hearts are asking you to make the decision to leap, quantum leap, and take the higher level route. The best, so grateful. Yay! Light, refreshing. I love it. Recoding, transformative. I mean, stop it, y'all. Stop it. It's been great. I love it. So good. I am so grateful. I feel so much lighter and excited. Yes, I love that. Shifting, yes. So we have some soul families coming through. Some of these soul messages, they're not for everyone. They're just the soul families that are really wanting you to hear them. I'm so happy I listened to myself today and got my shift covered so I could get out the loop I've been in and spend my Friday differently. I love that. Welcome. As always, I am feeling amazing with your activation. You're so welcome. Amazing. It's been beautiful, transforming, joy, happy, light, grateful. I'm feeling so good, grateful. Feels a bit so, yeah, exactly. And for my souls that feel heavy, that is you. They're asking you to make the leap. They're asking you to literally go after your spiritual gifts, go after the abundance, go after the money. This heaviness is representing your choice. So for anyone that feels heavy right now, I want you to come into your heart and I just want you to ask, what are you asking me to do? Ooh, ooh, yeah, ooh. This really has brought me into peace and joy. Yay! I love it. I love you. We need all the Melissas in this chat. So there's some soul family messages that are coming right now. If you feel this is your soul family, then you know it's you. I'm not going to call any names out. You're just going to know it's you. So first soul family message is, why are you staying small? Why are you continuously choosing to live in an environment that does not work for you? And what if you allowed yourself to actually move to the environment that's going to support you at the highest capacity? I am just being the channel right now. Next soul family. Activate your light language, stop holding out, and this deep heaviness inside of you is going to be released instantly. Your mentor is sitting right in front of you. Hello, whoever you are. A little bit more to that. You're safe to do this. Whoever this is, whoever you're feeling, this is you. You're safe to do this. Just honor yourself, honor your soul, and your life is going to be transformed with light language. Because you, like me, have a very powerful guardian codex of light language, and it's asking you to rise and connect to it now. Literally, that's what it is. What's coming through is stop staying silent. Stop it. Stop staying silent. Open, 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 and you're going to see your whole world is going to shift. What put my business on the map was light language. That literally put my that light language took me from $500 a month to $4,000 a month, and ever growing. That was the first month that I put light language in my business. That was literally the first month that I put light language in my business. For us that hold the light language codex, a lot of that is linked to our highest levels of abundance. What I have been able to create with light language in my business has been phenomenally insane. And it's not to throw numbers around, but I just want you to know that our abundance is linked to our powerful spiritual gifts, my loves. Our spiritual gifts are here to support us as we go on this soul ascension, this journey, this expansion. We're not here to be these powerful healers and coders and not make any money. That's not our fucking truth. Our truth is to be overflowing. Our truth is to be opulent. Our truth is to live in whatever type of luxury we want to live in, because it's different for everyone, right? Another soul message. Soul family message. Your levels and layers of abundance are being halted because you're not making the decision to actually work on your abundance. Your reality can change as soon as you allow yourself to start ascending with abundance. Oh my gosh. Ooh, y'all. You're moving some stuff for y'all. Last soul message. You are God in reincarnation on this earth. Would God ever put you on this earth to struggle and not be heard? Would God ever put a fractal of himself or herself on this earth to be silenced? Would God choose for you not to be abundant? Would God choose for you not to live out your highest level dreams and desires? Because if you think that is the God, the universe, the source that is leading you and guiding you, then you are wrong. Because we are a fractal of this beautiful earth that we see. Every time we walk around and we see a butterfly and a flower and a beautiful tree and a beautiful human, that is just a reflection of us. Every time we go to the beach and we see that the ocean just goes on and on and on and on and on, that is a reflection of the abundance that we are linked to in this lifetime. So who are you to choose as a fractal of source not to have and then say you are not provided for? When you come back to fully knowing that you are a fractal of source, God, universe of all there is, you're going to choose more for yourself. You're going to represent this higher energy of love and purity and expansion and joy and opulence and abundance and pleasure. And you're going to seek more pleasure in life. For anyone that feels like pleasure is not okay or it's corrupt, that is not the truth. The truth is, we are souls put on this earth to experience all facets of life. So, where in this moment in your body are you saying no to your truth of actually being a fractal of God? Source, universe, divine. Where are you saying no? And the moment you come to that actualization, that if I am God on this earth, and God has created this whole world, God has created money and abundance and love and sex and food and all the things that I love, right? Why wouldn't I want to experience that if I'm a part of God? God created them for a reason. If God created money for us to experience life at a higher capacity, why would I choose not to experience it? Why would I choose not to have it? Why would I choose not to desire it? Why would I feel guilty desiring what God created for me to experience on this earth? How is this landing for everyone? What's coming up for you when I say this? Some of your souls are like, this is what I needed to hear. I needed this reminder. I was so gung-ho that I was here to do this by myself and that I didn't have any support. But in all reality, I just had to come back to choice. I had to come back to inner truth. I had to come back to this is who I am. Yeah. Come back to source. You are source. You are God. You are money. You are abundance. You are love. You are pleasure. You are joy. You are also density. But this is the thing. On this path of ascension right now, we're here to illuminate the density out of our fields, out of our ancestral fields, out of the collective field, so that we can experience this new earth of 5D, 60, 70, 80, 90, and beyond. If you only knew how much access you already have to the new earth, you would not be living the way that you live. I want you to come back to knowing that these portals that we all celebrate are here for a reason, to bring you back into your infinite truth. So every time you see a portal coming up, I want you to set the intention that this portal, I allow it to bring me back to my infinite truth. Whew. Changing my life story. So much of my story was doing things by myself. And this last year has cracked me open to support and receiving. I love that. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to put this podcast up. I'm going to save this. So you're going to have the replay. If at all any of you are ready to completely dissolve the reality that you're living and you want to create a whole new reality, if this is, I want to activate my spiritual gifts, if this is, I want to activate my abundance and money If this is, I want to specifically activate my light language and I'm going to get so bold and I'm going to speak and I'm going to just, let the world hear me, then what I want to do is I want you to DM me and just DM me what you desire to work on. So if that's your spiritual gifts, if that's money in abundance, or that's light language. And then anyone that DMs me from this particular portal, I'm going to give you access codes to get discounts to my offerings. So my Light Language Academy, my Light Language Retreats, my single session light language activations, Money Creatrix Collective. And then the last one is, if some of you are like, I don't know my spiritual gifts, I don't know who I am, then I also have my soul blueprint readings, which literally tells you everything of who you are and helps direct you. Running into your DM. I will see you there. Boo. But yes, so I'm going to be making some very impactful, beautiful codes to get you moving and grooving. And I want you to see this, because when we look at money as cash. And if I don't have the cash, then I can't do it. But money comes in many different ways. So you going and getting a discount code is actually money. That's just money moving through me. And I want you to see that. I want you to know that today is money is coming in for you. Money is coming in for you to help you make that next powerful, juicy, delicious choice. Who feels so infinite right now? If you feel infinite, put a 333 in the chat. If you feel so infinite and connected to Source, God, universe of all there is, put a 333 in the chat. Yeah. Today, we played for almost 2 hours together, y'all. I think this is going down in the books of like the longest Instagram live that I've done, and podcast too. But this is the thing. I want to reflect to you that I'm not even tired. I could honestly probably go for another 2-3 hours, because that's just how much I love this work. And right now, if you're working in a job that drains you so much, I want you to reflect on that. And I want you to reflect on illuminating your path. And working, this is quote unquote job for me, working in what lights you up and makes you laugh and have fun and joy and abundance. Right? Yeah, I love that. I'm here for it. Infinite in such ground and peaceful way. Oh my God, I love every single one of you. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, every single one of you. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna go play in Bali and walk around. It's going to be 1 o'clock here. I'm gonna go into the town and just explore and hang out with Mother Earth. I know it's late for most of you, so I hope every one of you sleeps so well. And the last thing that I want you to do before you go to sleep is I want you and we can do this now too, I just want you to say thank you to all the beautiful divine beings of light that recoded you today, because you went through a very big quantum transformation, quantum healing. You went through a massive purge today, a massive purge. So be gentle with yourself. Drink so much water. Sleep well when you need to rest. If any negative, lower vibrational thoughts come up, just literally say, I love you. This is not my highest level thought. What is my highest level thought? Oh, that I'm abundant and I'm affluent and I'm amazing. Okay, thank you. Because remember that consciousness of the matrix is going to try to pull you back in. You're not completely out of the matrix, right? No one is, except there are people that are. They're like, their conscious level is like, right? But, and I'm very close, y'all. So it's like, I want you to know that these are the choices that you make every single day to go that next level and come back to your sovereign truth and choice. So I love you. And I want you to know that the only reason I was able to help you come out of the matrix today is because I've done so much work getting my beautiful butt out of the matrix and my business out of the matrix. Because a lot of you are creating your businesses. If you are spiritual healers, any sort, and your businesses are really stuffy right now, it's because the matrix, that living consciousness, is also residing in your business. So also when you come into the Money Creatrix Collective, not only do you ascend, but your business ascends as well out of the matrix. We take both of them out so that you can actually feel that flow of abundance. That's your sovereign right. So yes, I will leave you there. And for those of you that want those juicy, delicious discount codes, come into my DMs and just let me know what you want to work on. And obviously, I'm going to tune in with my team as well. And then I'll tell you, I'll give you the channel message from them of how we can help you shift and then shoot you the discount code. Okay. I love you. And if you're not on this live, I'll probably do this for the whole month of November. Yeah, so November 2022, come on in and let's get juicy. Mm-hmm. Love you. Bye, my queens and king.